And welcome back. This is Kotal for another War Rights event. I hope you all had a good week. It is Friday, the 17th of November. Have a Reno's Fall today for the UEC Map 1. Now this is server 2. Unfortunately, they had 2 servers going. So good to see the pops up, but unfortunately I can't watch both. Right now we got a balance of 88 on the CSA for the attack and 82 on the USA for defending. And let's see if we could see the units real quick before we start. We got 20th Georgia on the CSA, along with LFL, 6 New York, A&V, and HD. And I believe that is it. If I missed you, I do apologize. And on the Union defending side, we have SB, 52nd New York, CQB, and 2 Corps. And with that, both sides, yeah, we do have an arty piece as well. Don't want to forget the arty. And it is under Corporal Leo from SB. And they are live. See how the units set up their defense. So we get the CSA doing an initial push down the road. Union looks like they're doing an advance guard. Here comes Killer. A&V and HD together moving out. The Union appears to be splitting their defense. They got 2 units here. 52nd and SB on this side of the fence. And then further back, they have CQB under Colonel Doug and 2 Corps under O'Hara. We got some initial fire. 52nd is engaging A&V. You see the other CSA element up here is moving out with the far flank, and that is Mr. Parker with his cav. But first we got Killer is attempting to do an end run around the 52nd. But Venom has moved to intercept. And he was able to get off a volley as A&V was maneuvering. A nice awareness by Venom. He switched with 52nd, who's now covering his flank. Deal with that main threat here from A&V and has kind of staunched that attack. You can also see the Union is also moving forward in the woods to blunt that CSA unit. But there was one unit that is not engaged. Well, here comes A&V coming in. A strong charge by the A&V. You can see they actually proceeded forward and knocked out the 52nd. There's still some SB holding here, but now that has allowed their allies, the LFL, to capture the center. And even though there was some remnants out here, they are now wiped out and they're going to fall back. So that attack, even though A&V got hurt pretty hard, has allowed their allies, wiped out a good portion of these troops here, has enabled the LFL to establish a strong position on this side here. And you can see them knocking out that flag for 5 more tickets. And the 2 units that were on this right side for the Union have been wiped. So a good initial attack there by the CSA. Venom did a good reaction, but he was a bit outnumbered, to be honest with you. And even without that being outnumbered, A&V was very aggressive. You have Parker over here who's doing a good job of dragging away a good portion of the CSA. You got both CQB and 2 Corps out here. But now this is good, so you see CQB has established a baseline of fire. And 2 Corps under O'Hara is trying to maneuver up a little bit, see if he can get an angle on them. And Parker has done his job. He's pulling his men back to make sure he doesn't get dumped here. So we'll have to see. Good, O'Hara's coming back. He knows he doesn't want to get overextended. So those 2 units working well together. It's the key to this game is working together as units. You try to do things Sometimes by yourself can work. I shouldn't say it as an absolute fact or anything. You know, there's always a strategy. There's always an angle you can play. But on the whole, cooperation, I think, gets you a lot further than, or farther, I should say, than doing it alone. Not always. Sometimes it's opportunities. Sometimes. You got Colonel Pamas leading the LFL. 20th Georgia is also here with him. So far, they are happy to hold this position. They have not moved up. And that might be waiting to see what happens. And right now, Venom has gotten his men reformed. Is going to overlook this position here. See what he wants to do. CSA is not just sitting there. They are redeploying. Killer on the move again. Also got Parker moving up a bit here. No, I'm sorry, that was Colonel Famas just scouting out the Union position. Parker's still over there trying to tie down the Union elements over here. But Killer may get caught in the open here. See if he can avoid getting shot by Mr. Venom. Looks like the LFL is massing up as well. Try to outflank this Union element that Parker is trying to coax forward. And it is 2 Corps. They are a bit flanked now, a little exposed. Mara's going to have to make a decision here to try to hold his position and fall out, but he's going to attrit. He's taking fire. Both Parker over there and LFL. And he has decided to pull back. He's pulling back away from the enemy. So good use of cover, good exfil route that he's using there. And here we have CQB has also redeployed. Doug is trying to get some fire to put pressure on LFL.
Hostiles are east-northeast on the other side of the ridge and down.
Gotcha.
Sounds good.
Stay in cover, guys, when you're loaded.
Stay in cover.
Check.
Here comes Colonel Doug.
Take aim. Should be able to see them. Take aim. Ready, steady, and fire. Back in cover.
He's going to get a little peek volley at LFL, get back in cover, not lose too many tickets right now. Teams are about even on tickets, so about 33 minutes currently on the clock. Take a look. It's SB. SB is over here, still tangling with.
Might be harder for them to hit us.
And 52nd has joined them, so you got these 2 units tangling with the A and B HD element out there. Neither side really pushing the issue yet. Good volley though by A and B right there. Got a couple 52nd guys got knocked down.
Shoulder arms.
Recover.
Right face, forward. Right face, forward, quick march. 52nd, we have... Any 52nd survivor?
I guess me. Ooh, good volley there by A and B HD.
Oh, we've got a lot of enemies down here. We've got the 52nd reinforcing us. Not many, we've got them here.
Yeah, 2 people.
Lieutenant is down. Sergeant Savannah, it's your call.
Keep the independent fire.
And now, USA has seen that A and B is putting a lot of pressure on them, and they are redeploying a 2nd unit. I'm sorry, not 2nd unit. SB is coming up with reinforcements now. Try to help stabilize this side here.
First fallen.
Time, not much change. This front as of yet. Looks like LFL is making a maneuver. Let's see where they go. They're going to get in a fight here with CQB, and they have decided to charge it out against them. 2 Corps shooting into their back, though, a little bit. But I don't think it'll be enough to save CQB. And Colonel Famas has succeeded in knocking off CQB and has moved up pretty far. At the same time, there was another charge. Good maneuver here by Parker. I didn't catch all of it, but he has taken the opportunity to charge out 2 Corps while they were, and LFL was coming in to support. I don't think Parker needed it, but it's always good to help your buddy. They have succeeded on this side. Now we have a wide maneuver here by this element, 52nd, but they got shot in the back there by A and V. And SB is going to try to charge out A and V and secure something. Otherwise, this entire field is about to fall to the CSA. I think Killer's going to be able to hold. Yep, Killer's going to be able to hold this charge. And the CSA has basically taken the field. You have one little small element out here with 50 seconds under O'Keefe trying to hold something. But the rest of the Union has been pushed back almost to their spawn. They are now, yep, now they're behind on tickets, but I think more important is they have lost several positions here. And the CSA is now going to be able to set up a pretty commanding position to take the point at the time of their choosing. Let's see here, SB is moving forward. I don't know if they realize that their friendlies got killed here. There's only a partial element of the SB.
We got more of them. More to kill.
Yep, they're going to chase them off here. Here comes the CSA has moved up, but they are now tangling here with CQB. Doug is going to try to re-get some momentum, and he's going to charge Parker out. Let's see if he'll succeed. The LFL is moving up as well. CQB will hold. Here comes LFL, though. They have moved all the way up here. Almost into their spawn. They got to be careful not to shoot into them. But I think this is valid because you got 2 Corps setting up a defensive line here. So as long as they're shooting at these guys, they're fine. But, yeah, it's close to spawn, so they got to be a little careful on that. Go, USA is now at engaged. 2 Corps trying to maintain this line and prevent the CSA from completely taking the field. Is there anything left? O'Keefe is still out there. A small element here. He's got a couple of reinforcements coming in. He's still got something he could shoot into. See 2 Corps trying to maneuver up a little bit.
Let's go. Advance on up.
Ils se replient, ils sont tous dans l'ouest.
Go to the rock.
Te replie, les gars. La couleur, l'autre.
Unité ennemie sur la route. Unité ennemie sur la route. Unité ennemie sur la route. Drapeau ennemi.
Alto feu. Ceasefire, boys. Ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
Ouais, Jerry, grosse ligne sur la route. Hein.
Meantime, looks like we got an attack here by Venom. He's going to try to get
Left of the line here.
behind A and V, but A and V has positioned themselves well using this stone wall as cover. I think they were mostly worried about 52nd down here. But he also might get hit by Venom. Venom doing some scouting. See if they can catch an angle on him. Got more reinforcements coming down. So 2 Corps has decided to reposition. He has switched out. He has been had a relief in place here with Doug taking this left side. And now 2 Corps looks like they're going to maneuver down here, getting a volley off to try to put some hurt on A and V. A and V is now taking fire from 3 angles, but it has decent coverage. All 3. Let's see if Kilder can hold this position. Got support out on his right here. But they're not really too engaged at the moment. Here's 20th Georgia coming in with some reinforcements. Possibly help out A&V on the flank. Alright, so Killer has decided to attack out of this position.
Move it, tank.
East in the corn, southeast.
See, that wall's not covering him anymore. He got hit a little bit there by SB. Now he's going to try to attack out of this problem, though. And knock out SB. And here comes... Good maneuver here by 20th. Who's in command? I'm not sure. Whoever is, though, didn't go straight in. They kind of hit at a bit of an angle. They will hit SB while their attention was focused on A and V. Good maneuver there by 20th. Making the most of their men. And that will knock back SB. CQB, though, Doug is going to try to take advantage. At the same time, we also have 2 Corps has switched back over here, and they're going to try to launch an attack. But they're going to get caught by a meat grinder here. Didn't catch that volley, but you can see the results of it. Meantime, here comes Doug, trying to take this hill, this wall. But A and V is responding in kind pretty quickly.
Guys, don't shoot me, please. I have too much to live for. If you kill me, just stab me, please. Oh, thank you.
Kill that flag. Kill that flag.
Parker's going to come up and do a little raid at the end there as well.
Beautiful reform.
Thanks for those tickets.
And once more, the CSA holds the field. Looks like there's an attack going on here a little bit up. LFL's trying to push up here. These 2 Corps elements basically push them back to spawn. Moss knows the rules. He's going to pull his guys back and not shoot into spawn. As tempting as it is. Gotta let the Union have a chance to maneuver. Union's going to have to figure something out. So far, they've been unable to knock the CSA off. You still have a single position out here with 52nd on this thing, on this rock boulder formation here. Is able to put in some fire into the backs of the CSA, but has not really had the effects they're looking for. It's mostly been ignored by the CSA so far. See, now they're getting a couple shots in against O'Keefe. His guys. We'll see what the CSA does and what the Union does. They're well behind on tickets now. Almost more than half a morale state, I would say, at this point. 23 minutes, so good pace of fighting going on by the CSA. So Union's going to have to figure out a new maneuver here. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it looks like they're massing up for something here. Got SB over here, and you got Doug over here on this left side. They might try to play for the woods a bit. Also got 2 Corps here. Got the Artie folks. I'm not quite sure what they're going to be able to do here.
Drop it. Shoot it.
Oh,
Bang.
I can't.
Bang
It's
it,
not
bang
going
it.
to do anything.
Boom.
It's not going to do anything.
Boom. Fuck.
Yep.
He's right there.
Sorry, guys. Tickets I don't think the Union could afford there. It would have been nice to get the cannon off. But unsuccessful. Here is a big line.
We dropped them a lot.
A lot of firing coming in from the CQB SB line. Looks like 52nd is getting chased off here by Parker and the NYV.
Boy, you're running the wrong way.
I just want to tell you that you can.
And they are going on a merry chase. Meanwhile, 2 Corps has established a base of fire along this road. So the Union has been able to inch itself up a little bit here, aided by 52nd, taking out Parker a little bit out of position, but Parker did secure their, getting shot in the ass, so. Oh, excuse me there. Hitting wrong buttons, man. I'm a mess today. All right. Here comes 2 Corps, though. And they got isolated by Killer, and he has been able to charge them out.
Keep going, sir.
He is going to push that attack forward here now that he's wiped out 2 Corps. He might catch Leo and his arty crew again.
Whoa.
A lot of tickets here. Now you guys want to do arty right now, but I think you need to secure the cannons before you do it. I hate to say it.
Fall back a little bit.
Pull back a bit.
Well, let's see. Here's Corporal Leo. And ulti. Run, ulti. Empling out here. What's Empling doing out here? I don't even know. He's hanging out with Sergeant Data, I guess.
You get, don't throw a fit.
Yes, they're friends. See, they see, they're friends. They don't fight. Let's see what's going on this angle here. Got LFL holding down 2 large elements of the Union here. Parker has returned to aid them, and you also have 20th up here using good use of the cover here by 20th.
Je vois absolument pas sur quoi chier, il y a trop de fumée.
Je veux pas qu'on rebouge parce que là c'est difficile de tirer à 35.
LFL also doing a good use of the cover as well. Looks like Parker is moving up. He's going to try to pop off a volley.
Alright, Eddie, poke out, go back to load. Big volley, go back to load, aim at the waist.
Alright, we'll go wait. A lot of them are about to shoot us, wait for the
Alright, wait for the shots, try and time it, aim at the waist, fucking drop them, go back to load, yeah? All is one, all is one.
Take a look at this volley by Mr. Parker. See if they can get it off. They got a couple. Union now at taking losses. CSA is about a morale state behind. Here we have O'Keefe is trying to get behind and infiltrate behind the CSA like he did before. I think that's a good use of his troops, although I do like the Union massing up here. But the CSA has mirrored it. So it is a tough fight right now for the Union to try to catch up somehow.
Restez en ligne les gars, restez en ligne. Messieurs, espacez les tirs, tirez pas tous en même temps. Messieurs, vas-y, sois remonté. Chargez.
Tu charges pas avec eux, tu charges pas avec eux.
Allez les gars. Allez, repli tous, on a 17 secondes. Repli.
Allez.
Alright, so LFL will charge in, but won't go too far. They know not to get overextended. O'Keefe looks like he's going back to his rocks. Try to get some additional fire in, but he's already taken fire from, I believe this is A&V, it is. Here we got another charge coming forward. Here is CQB. But he got nailed by Parker in the side here. Nice counterattack here by Parker. SB, though, is going to try to finish him off. SP trying to join in and knock back the CSA. And they will succeed. They have managed to push the CSA back a bit here. Now, the question is, can they get enough forces here organized to finish off the LFL and recapture at least one flank? Kind of reestablish their position here. They've got... So they've opted to pull back to help aid in the reorganization, I believe. Might have enough time, actually.
Check out the locks, are those guys ours or not?
Those two are ours. I'm not sure about behind them. We got rebels behind us. Dude, rebels behind the logs. Hold your fire, lads. Wait for the major command.
Fix it to ranks, guys.
Flag, how many?
I don't know if we can push up on the right side of the logs.
Right
Try
now,
like
Venom
that.
is kind of by himself here.
There's a full regiment
Pretty
behind
well.
the
Okay.
so they're shooting at us. Not really.
Yeah, I don't know if he
Yeah.
has enough
They're shooting
combat
at
power.
us.
I think Venom's trying to do that calculus right now.
Down.
Fire by company, ready?
Yep, he has made the calculus. He does not have enough men, so he's going to do some volleys.
Hey.
Aim.
And it looks like the already has recaptured its guns.
I'll get it.
Trying to put some fire. It looked like a tree ran into it, though. It's tough firing into that position here. Might have been a fight out here that I missed. That A and V was clearing out. I don't know if it was the 52nd they were dealing with. I don't see any more Unions, so I imagine it was. So now A and V will redeploy to this center position and have a good angle on the Union flanks since there's no one's guarding this side. Especially poor Cleo over here. Corporal Leo. That was called Cleo. I don't know why. I know why.
Direct west and west.
So nice volley by A and V slammed to the side of SB.
Right by the corn.
Now they are a little bit exposed out here. They are caught in a L formation. This position's not going to be tenable that much longer. See if the Union can take advantage though and try to maneuver. They might have a chance to isolate A and V, although they've been slippery this whole game.
Roger that, 51st, infantry, on me, fall back. Let's go.
Yep, making the call to fall back. I think that's the right call.
QB.
They're losing a lot of troops pretty fast, so.
Form, spear wall.
But CQB and 2 Corps have now come up to kind of reinforce them. They got a stronger fist here.
512 ranks on me.
You got O'Keefe is trying to put supporting fire down the road here. Looks like Parker's doing a wide flank over there. You might ask how I know that's Parker. Because I know it's Parker. Because he does the wide flanks. And there it is. It's Mr. Parker. So he actually doesn't have to go that far out, but it's safer to do so. You never know when you're going to run into a Union regiment that's reforming in the corn, so he's going to try to about as far as he can. Here comes the Artie again. Can they get up?
On the right side. Big unit, about 25, 30 of them.
Yeah, we give him some volleys.
So far, LFL has been able to hold strong. And they are joined here by 20th. Hold down this Union force here. Trading fire. 12 minutes 30 in the match. They have plenty of time to get the Union on breaking, and they're in a good position to do so. Once the cap is there, it's going to be very tough from this position for the Union to contest it.
Ouais, Giro, je vais aller faire tirage
This poor Parker looking for a fight. Here's A&B is going to try to knock off 52nd. They saw it though. They're going to try to get away. A decent amount did dodge out of there. So a good good juke there by 52nd. A&B caught some of them, but not all of them. When if they waited a more second, they had no way to know this. They would have had CQB dead to rights, but now CQB is going to have an opportunity. Let's see how they do against A&B. Knocked down a few. There comes the A&B volley back in. Not sure who got the better of that one. Right now, you can't get the Union can't be getting the even shots, even trades. That is not going to work out in their favor. As far back on casualties as they are. Still got LFL putting down these punishing volleys.
We will keep losing.
Yes,
We're trying to
We gotta do something. We gotta pull back a little bit more even.
Who said nuclear bomb? That's a good idea.
Yeah, second floor, we gotta
I like
pull
it.
back maybe.
Can we get
there?
Let's get the 51st line.
They're charging in.
Right face, papa right.
Right face, right right.
TQB form a spear wall.
Yes, there's no one here.
Yep, no one's there, Parker. You did all that movement for nothing.
What
Nothing.
What about that? Is that LFL? Or is that?
So to the left, if you come up here, look left of me, it's gonna be a shot. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, that's not a hard shot at all. Find left oblique by company. Hey.
Well, can you see that?
Yeah,
Take
you can
a-
see that. Left oblique, south southwest on the waist. Steady. Fire!
No.
They are the edge of braking. They are literally the edge of braking. Look at the tickets right now. You know what? Fuck it. Next load, we're going for them. Next load, we're going for them. We're gonna lose braking. Two loads, next one ready.
So it looks like Parker has opted to charge in. He knows he'll die, but he knows he
Gentlemen, up and
at
over.
this point, as long as he gets them down to braking, the rest of his teammates will be able to cap without any problems. So
We're gonna
this
go
is
out
a
back.
good maneuver
Right,
here
get them on
by
the way.
Mr.
At the
Parker
sprint, mark.
to solidify the win. You see how far back the CSA is. They are in no position to contest the cap anymore.
Yep.
And this is the best way to maximize
Right into the-
enemy casualties.
Proceed.
So that charge went in. It did what it was trying to do, but didn't quite knock him out. But they are close to the end now. Looks like O'Keefe is going to try to position himself to contest the cap at least a little bit.
Pour qu'il passe un breaking.
Castor, on remet à gauche, serré à gauche les gars. Pourquoi y'a personne dans la ligne de gauche? Bah vous servez.
And that volley by A&V finished the work that Parker started. Now we'll see what the CSA can do. Here's O'Keefe. Can he hold long enough against the 20th Georgia here? His reinforcements to come up. So they held that first charge, but here comes LFL. LFL will finish the job. And here comes a flank attack by A&V into the Union side here against ASB. And that will knock that back. And now A&V is behind the Union. So they have allowed at least CQB has been able to make it to point. 2 cores here as well. Although they're charging in the open. Ah, it's too late. Yep, LFL was capping, so it didn't matter. But, yeah, good match by the CSA. Pushed Union back pretty far. He's going to think I'm just saying this. Several good maneuvers by several good units. I could talk about Venom doing those switches when he needed to with 52nd. I could talk about Parker doing his wide flanks and was able to tie down a large number of units. A&V with some pretty good charges. LFL, devastating volleys. I saw them. Good maneuvers by 2 Corps and by CQB charging out some units. I could say something positive about every damn unit in here. 20 of Georgia, same thing. Good volleys coming in. Well played by everybody. CSA just had a little bit more. I think they already hurt the Union, I'll be honest. And they had some good opportunities too. Just a second later they would have had it. I know Leo, he can get some shots in, so. But hey, that was a good match. We'll see for the second one. Already wouldn't have made a difference either, even if they were at 100%. It would have been closer though. It's tough already on this map. But anyway, that's it for this map. Hope to see you all on the second one.